and I forgot my tripod, so you guys are gonna see my face a little bit more on this intro than normal. Got the car out today, and I've been taking some pictures, doing some stuff for the car. Just now, I just installed a 2013 to 2014 GT500 diff cover. It's a fin differential cover. So, you know, just as always, we have another Mustang video planned. So there's 10 bolts holding this in. We're gonna leave the ones up top connected for now. We're gonna start our way at the bottom. And these are 13 mil bolt. Ouch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen them, but we're not gonna remove them all the way just yet. We're just gonna loosen them up. All right, so I broke that one free. I'm gonna break this one free. All right, so both the top bolts are free now. Now we're gonna get the pry bar and try and pry this out. And yeah, just like that. Since we're taking the actual cover itself out, we're just gonna go ahead and remove the entire thing. We've already drained all the fluid, so it's good to take it out now. Alright, so we've got the new differential right here. This is the Ford Performance one. These came standard on the 2013 and 14 GT500s and a couple other cars. These are very track-oriented differentials, and these are a lot heavier than the standard one. I mean, although this one's a little bit more heavy duty, this one's going to be more track oriented and just everyday use one. It's going to keep your temps cooler in the rear end and just have everything running smooth and nice. For the gear oil that we're using the Royal Purple 7590. This has friction modifier in it, so you don't have to buy that, so that's nice. This already has it mixed. And this is for limited slip differential, which we need because our car has a limited slip. Now let's just go ahead and install this. You know, I like to get straight to the install. Before we install it though, we need to clear off the surface, so we're going to get a sponge and some brake cleaner. Now you can cover this entire surface with like a rag or something. I'm just going to spray the brake cleaner right on the sponge, and we're going to work our way along the edges here to clean off any of the grime and anything, because we're going to have to make a new gasket as well to seat our new one on. You want to make sure you have an adhesive sponge too, something that can get dirt and grime and everything off, get it off the surface. Alright, that's enough of me cleaning. If you guys wanted to watch a cleaning channel, you guys would click on something else, but let's go back into the install. If you come to the side right here, you will have to remove the rear sway bar. Just the mount, you won't have to remove the entire thing. You can just remove it from the one side. Located on the lower control arm itself, this bolt right here, and the other one, it has a brake line connecting to it, so you'll know that it's that one. I loosened them on both sides. On the side you are going to drop, you will have to remove the bolts, and they will just slide right back in. It's very simple. The only reason we had to remove it, this sticks out a little bit farther than the original one does. was, and I couldn't get it past the rear sway bar. All right, so I've got some RTV right here. This is the black kind. We're gonna go ahead and seal up, and we're gonna go around the inside edges of the holes where the bolts go, not on the outside. We're gonna just add a thin bead. We're not gonna add something crazy. I'm gonna try and do my best. You guys, don't worry if it's not perfect, you know, just make sure that the holes, the bolt holes aren't covered and there's none on the inside of the differential. And the RTV is added. Now we just gotta add cover back on. We're gonna add the cover on. I've got a couple bolts, got all the bolts right next to me, so that way I can get at least 2 or so in to hold it in place for us. Now this is where your precision's gonna come into play, because we want this to sit right over it, but at the same time, you know, we don't want to smear the gasket, we don't want to ruin the gasket, so we're gonna just try and get this all the way around and line it up as fast as we can. So you have to be very precise with putting the cover back on and the gaskety material. But once you start getting the bolts in there, everything will line back up. All right, so I've got all the bolts hand tight down. There's supposed to be a cooling vent bolt that comes in. This one was a little bit stripped actually, so I'm gonna have to go get a new one. We're gonna bolt these down in a pattern so that way the gasket evenly presses onto it. So I'm gonna just start at the bottom. And if there's a torque spec, I will put them in the description and on the screen. And you may have to switch for a couple of these, especially the top ones, between a deep and a shallow socket. Alrighty, and now we can actually begin by filling the fluid. I actually just found out that this differential could run a diff cooler. It looks like it would mount up to these 2 spots right here. I was wondering what these were for, and then that's where I think the tubing and all the housing would go. You know, maybe a future video install in the future, who knows? One at the top right up here, and this is gonna be the fill plug, and then that's gonna be the drain plug, which that makes it a lot more convenient for this one. So now we're gonna fill it. So we're gonna take off the top fill plug. We're just gonna need an extension to get this off. But yeah, this is just a 3/8 ratchet, an extension. All right, now we can begin by filling the fluid. I've got this sort of mechanism on the top. You can buy these at the Advanced Auto or AutoZone, wherever, any auto parts store. This was like 10 bucks, and it's gonna make it a lot easier. I've never used this before, so I'm assuming, you know, we're just gonna fill that through here and start pumping away maybe. All right, and that's one bottle down. Now we're just gonna have to, oh, good thing I got this cardboard here. Okay, now we can put the fill plug back in. Oh, I just drenched my hair in royal purple shampoo on accident. All right, now we're gonna take our extension, and we don't have to over tighten it. There, that's good. It's tight, and now I need to wash my freaking hair before my hair turns purple. If you guys have enjoyed the video so far, consider subscribing and joining the fam. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, make sure you guys just comment them. Feel free to meet me down in the comment section. And if you liked the video, you know, leave a thumbs up on the video. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down and tell me what I did wrong or whatever. As always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos I got. I try to make these step by step and make them very easy to follow. I appreciate all the feedback, and we're almost at 700 subs before this video was posted, so thank you. We're literally less than 10 away, so thank you. Guys are killing it, so thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and I hope you guys enjoy the outro.